day of me having to go and collect the wood for Ernie. Kind of excited about that. I don't know if it's because of me collecting the wood or whether or not it's because I know Peter's coming back tomorrow evening. I'm not too sure. Probably Peter coming back. But yeah, so go and collect some more wood this morning. It's not too bad actually. There's no sun, but it's not too bad today. Basically, what we've decided to do is I've got a complete mix again, mishmash, blow up, whatever you want to call it, of some videos and bits and pieces that we've been doing. It's not been a great deal because let's face it, Peter's not here. I don't think I'm qualified enough to do any building work or anything. I don't mind helping Peter, but on my own, I don't think so. So really, it's just been a case of me tickling around, doing what I can do, and Peter doing his building work in the UK. Now, we've got one more video of my mix and match of just family life, me and my spray paints, and just bits and bobs really. To do, and also we've got a video of the update of Peter up until when he comes home tomorrow. So yeah, they will be separate, but this one today I think is going to be a mix, and I'll probably bore you again tomorrow with another intro. Yeah, so thanks for watching all our videos and everything. Please, if you do enjoy sort of learning about, and it's going to be a lot more to come, trust me, when Peter gets back. He's asked me to write a list. I will show you the list a little bit later. I think he meant the most important things that I'd actually like to do. So far my list is 3 A4 pages long. I don't know if he quite meant that, but I will show you that later. Yeah, I guess I'll best just get on with my day, get some wood for this evening and this afternoon, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. It's basically remembered I was beginning to say something and I totally forgot. If you do enjoy watching the videos and everything, as I said previously, please like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. I do try and add bits when I can. Got no particular fixed dates of when I update videos. If I've got content, I'll upload, sorry. And also that depends on whether or not my little editor-in-chief has time away from the school and the homework and everything, because without Leo I wouldn't be able to do the editing of the videos. He's my little star. Sam does help as well, by the way. I best just put that in there, otherwise I might have a grumpy teenager on my hands. So yeah, but it's mainly Lee though that sits there with me with his iPad. So please, if you do like the videos, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, subscribe and like the videos on YouTube. And yeah, we enjoy doing the videos really. It's something for us to look back on, something for our friends who know us from the UK. We will be doing some videos as well I've spoken to Peter about, as to on our decisions of why we chose to come out here. It took us a long time, but we will get to that and the reasons why it's, yes, we're doing it at long last. And sort of, yeah, got quite a few different sort of videos really on different reasons and different whys and whereabouts. So yeah, please enjoy this next video, and I promise there'll be no more of me like this at the moment. I thought I'd show you the log pile that I keep coming to daily. This was much bigger than this, have to admit, when Peter left. As you can see, we've got some long log, they're not really logs, branches there to chop up, and some others here. I don't think we need the chainsaw for that. Sam and I could possibly do those with the little electric pole saw. We've actually got to get that out. If we manage to do that today, that'll be great. Don't know if we will, but we'll see. And there's the little pile that I will go to fill up these 2 buckets. Okay, so I've come outside and I've come across these 3 very sorrowful looking candle holder things. There's actually not really anything wrong with them. That just needs a clean really. They've come from the other house. I've had them for years. I bought spray paint, and anybody that knows me knows that I live for my spray paint. And people even joke that if you stand around long enough, I'll probably spray paint everybody. So I'm gonna give these a quick clean, and yeah, see about giving them a bit of a spruce up. Okay, gave them a good wash. Quite a bit of rust. I'm hoping the paint will cover that. Cleaned out the glass in it. Actually, it's come out quite clean, apart from there was a bit of studdy stuff at the bottom. It's obviously melted candle wax and leaves and everything from the other place. Yeah, once these are dried properly, I think I will start spraying. So I was kind of struggling a little bit with the wind. Found some pebbles, so put them on and see how we get on this time. Okay, 15 minutes has passed now, so let's see if I can make sure it's dry. Yep, let's see if it's okay. Right, okay, see there's quite a bit to do there. If I stir that up. Oh, is it going to stay? Yeah, it's staying. Right, great. Okay, so this is my Bokashi bin. I've been filling up now for a little while actually. Sorry, really I should have done this over the weekend and had the boys hold the camera and everything for me. But I have to say I did foolishly open up the valve this morning on the bottom. It's down here. Let's see if I can put that in. Because once this all starts breaking down, basically you get some juice from it. I think that's probably about another five odd centimetres actually. So what I need to do now is pop some more of the Bokashi onto it. Okay, so I've got my Bokashi just here. Let's sprinkle some of that on top. I actually had, I don't know what you'd call them. They're not pet worms, but I had worms in a wormery in the UK. Obviously it's cooler in the UK, it didn't get so hot. I'm a bit concerned having some worms out here. I'd have to find somewhere very, very shady for them out here before getting them, because I hope them to actually end up cooked by the sun. It gets very, very hot. I don't think I'd ever forgive myself if that actually happened. So I've never had a Bokashi bin before. Basically this is a form of bran that actually helps break down, I mean I sound like I know what I'm talking about, I don't really, but it helps break down the foods and everything you put in there, so it makes it safe to be able to put onto a compost heap. As an add-on, I've actually got two of these bins, so that one is working, shall we say, for 14 days, and then I've got one that's free, ready for when this is full and it's doing everything it should be doing, so I can start filling this one up. So yeah, we'll give it, as I say, it's new to me. In the UK, I did have my wormery. I also had a pet pig that used to eat a lot of our leftover fruit and vegetables anyway, bless him. So, but obviously we haven't got any of those two here. So yeah, bokashi it is. So I'm pouring this first one in, and in fact, do you know what, I'm actually going to bring this, excuse all the bird poops on top of it, you can tell it's been outside. I'm just going to fill up, only got a little bit extra out as well, so. Give that a good wash afterwards. Let's go. Oh, I've had a good think about what I was actually going to wash. There's so much to water. I'll give a little bit to the strawberry plant. These strawberry plants really aren't doing too well today. Well, not today at all, to be quite honest. Not too sure. As I say, can't imagine us ever being self-sufficient. I really just, I can't. It's, yeah, I'd love to be that organised. Organised enough to actually be able to do it. I don't know, maybe when I retire. Not too sure when that's going to be. I'll tell you what, there's quite a little bit left, so let's head down to the trees, the not apple trees, for goodness sakes, the fruit trees that we've planted. I'll give a little bit to each. As I say, there's not much really left in here, but I'll give a little bit to each, and hopefully give a little bit to this one. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Right, that's that one. Let's give some more to this one. I guess it's really going to be a kill or cure, isn't it? So fingers crossed it's a cure, it's a keeper. This should be should be a granada. I'm trying to think what a granada is. It is a pomegranate. I'm just not, I don't know. Pomegranate we had at the old house Elysium never ever lost its leaves. Whether or not it's because of the position it was in, I'm not too sure, but it never lost its leaves. So this is a first for me. So we'll see if that comes back. Fig tree is down there. I think that's not doing too bad. I'm sure I saw some buds. Yeah, some buds on that. So that's fantastic. I am actually, if you can see the sky, it looks very, very grey. I'm actually wishing for rain, which I know to probably everybody in the UK or north of Spain is probably thinking, why? It's been so dry. It has been so dry. It needs a good soaking, and when it rains here, boy does it rain. So, oh, okay, right, this is, I'll be down here for a while. These are not bushes that I actually thought they were. I haven't got a clue what these are then. I honestly assumed they were similar to oleanders, but obviously not. I'm not too sure what that is. Again, if anybody knows, please put in the comments, because I don't know. We've got a row of them down here that seem to be doing remarkably well. And then, oh, and that's where it ends. I think from here onwards they don't look very happy. Anyway, back to the fruit trees. This is one of two. I'm sure these are cherries. I'm saying cherries not because there's a watering can's fallen over, but because of the bark on the trunk. It just reminds me of an old cherry tree we used to have in the UK, and that seems to be doing okay. Again, could do with a nice big downpour. So come on, Spanish weather, don't let us down. Let's see if I can get just anything else out of that. Not much. Right, and here's the other cherry tree over here. rain has arrived. I just got back from dropping Leo to the bus stop. I just thought, oh, I'll go and check the water marks. That's the grand sum of one of them. Either I put it in the wrong place or it rained more than that. I know it wasn't a great rainfall, but it definitely rained more than that. I think those up there, they need to be in downpipes, going into something proper at the bottom, because it not very good with sizes, to be quite honest. So yeah, we'll yeah, let's have a look at this one actually. I think this one's even worse. I didn't want to start with this one. I mean, that is just very, very, those little dots there don't even join up with the rest. Oh, there. Right, okay. I think we can class that as a bit of a disaster. Maybe had Peter been here, he might have been able to line them up. Let's go check the other ones really quickly. I don't think we should be getting much rain today. As you can see, the sun is actually shining. I think we're meant to get a bit more rain tomorrow, but who knows? Get some logs as well. This one has got a downpipe. I did manage to yeah. Yep. Okay, again, it's not as much as what I thought, but that's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. So clearly these downpipes are needed for the others as well. Okay, I mean that'll only be a short-term thing. We want to pop it into something that will be able to collect all the other waters, or maybe in one rather than all in little different ones. Right, beautiful mountains over there. I do like that view. So come round to empty the fireplace out. And basically I've seen that there's a bit of a stain there. It wouldn't come off with rubbing. This stuff does come off. That's just soot really, basically. I'm assuming that yeah, that comes off as well. Look, yes, that's fine. But this here won't come off. Now obviously I must have burnt something quite close to that, I'm not too sure. But I did read somewhere that if you use the ash from the fire with some warm water, which I've got here, warm water, and some kitchen roll, that should come off. Now, I'm actually going to give that a try. Literally filled up the rest of the cashew bin with the leftover carrots that were left in the bottom of the fridge. I actually bought a new pack, didn't see that I had an old pack, but that they've, yeah, I think I tend to pile things in the fridge too much. I've cut the leaves off the cauliflower I'm going to use and pop that in. This is now full. I have just drained again some, let me see if I can get in some more fluids, so I can use that to go and pop into the watering can and everything. Basically what the instructions say is now pop the lid on, which I shall do, leave it in place for 14 days, I believe they say, and in the meantime I can start, oh, excuse my finger there, sorry, I can start actually filling this one up. So I'm going to swap them over. Let me just close that valve off, because what we don't want is that going across the floor. be popped up here for now, that's fine. That's absolutely fine there. I'll sort that in a second. And let's take these down. Oh, yeah, righty, that's heavy. Okay, let's pop that one on top. 14 days for today. And I think what we have to do now is clean new bin. Now I've managed to get the lid off. We've got to put some of the bokashi brown into it. So let's do that now. And yeah, this is the start. That's that all in. Now just gotta wait for some kitchen waste. So yeah, really happy with that. As I say, I've got 14 days to wait for the one underneath. And then basically it can either go into our compost heap, or it can technically go straight into the ground. If we're digging, planting something, you just dig it all around with the mud and everything else, and it should be able to just go into the ground, which is nice. I don't know if not that's on properly. No, let's get that one properly. Perfect. Okay, so 14 days from today.